Hey y'all, Rick Fearless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punchwally Garage, Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing? All right? Today is Wednesday, 5/22, May 22nd, 2024, year of our Lord. Season number 2, episode number 143. In today's show, we will cover Coors, we will cover loose lips, we will cover Walt Disney. Let's go. In My Life, the 366 Project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas in the powerful CHUMP studios, brought to you by Reliable Diamond Tool, Ready2.com. You're reading it backwards. REDITOO. Ready2.com. Check that out, will you? Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to 1999. In 1999, the motorcycle shop was going great. The bar and grill had just been open a couple of years, maybe a year, and I wanted to build a promotional bike for the bar. So I was basically going to build a beer bike and call it Ricky Light or Stroker something or other. And it was going to be a themed motorcycle promoting the bar. So as we were starting to build it, and truth be known, we used a lot of parts that we had laying around. We fabricated everything else, but about the mock-up stage, a friend of mine, Blake Andrews from Andrews Distributing, came in and he said, why don't we do something with my dad, Barry Andrews, who owned Andrews Distributing. They distributed Coors and Miller. And I said, well, I'm not against it. So he comes back a couple of days later and he said, what if we did a Coors Original? I said, Coors Original? He said, yeah. And I said, that's gold, right? Yeah. Okay, well, how would it work? And he said, we will buy the bike. We will pay you to build it. And I said, well, hold on a minute. I want to retain this bike. I want to own this bike so that I can promote my company. And he said, you own the bike, we'll pay for it, and we'll use it to go to some concerts in different places like that. And but you'll own the bike. So I did it. So if you'll notice, we did the front end to look like cue sticks. See the front end, how it looks like cue stick? It's got pool balls on there, and it had the slogans from Coors Original, and they were promoting Guys Night Out. Guys Night Out was on there, and I forget what other slogans were on there. But it was all about Coors Original, promoting that and promoting Strokers Ice House. So I had that bike for years. A guy calls me and interested in buying it. I told him it wasn't for sale. He said everything's for sale, and I said the Coors bike is not for sale. He comes to visit me. He offers me a lot of money for it, and I said the Coors bike is not for sale. Then he offers me a lot of money for it, and I sold it. So it's been in Austin for the last 10 years or so. Great bike. Still famous for that bike. We made the gas tank look like Tall Boys, you know, with the pop top and everything on it. Okay, let's check that truck. Check that truck. Woo! Hey, man, look at that. Wow. Yeah, I don't like to brag, but this is pretty nice. What color you call that? A sea green? Maybe a Puff the Magic Dragon green? Puff the Magic. You know the song. Black and white logo, white toe, white sew, invisible racing stripes, 2 bin hose, Puff the Magic Dragon green, shoestrings, 1 eye down, double knotted for safety. These are, say it with me, y'all, these are some handsome Chucks. Okay, you want to look around the office? Yeah, where you want to go? Well, I'm following you. It's me and Alice. Alice is almost 12 years old. She'll be 12 years old in August. She is my best friend. She's a sheepadoodle, part sheepdog, part poodle, and I named her after Alice Cramden from The Honeymooners. Alice's sister's name is Trixie, because Trixie and Alice were best friends. Then there's Eva Ethel. That's a whole other story. 75 years ago today, May 22nd, 1949. What was Grandma doing? Harry, my dad, went to New Mexico at 4 o'clock this morning. Mother and Dad came for dinner. That's lunch. We all went to Ruth's this evening. I went to Sunday school. Okay. Got that there. Dad joke. What did the mother broom say to the baby broom? Time to go to sweep. Sounds like I'm lisping, doesn't it? Get off the couch, a motivational minute. Loose lips sink ships. What does that mean, Mr. Fairless? Heavy on that, mister. That means you got 2 ears and 1 mouth. So the Lord intended you to listen twice as much as talk. If you're talking because you know something, and I don't mean gossip, I mean because you're knowledgeable, that's okay. But if you're talking just to hear yourself rattle, shut it off, boys and girls. Nobody wants to hear that mess. Nobody wants to be around that guy that just flaps just to hear himself flap. We don't like no flappers. We all know some flappers. Strokers Dallas merch, merch.com. Check that out. I would appreciate it. If you're looking for a motorcycle, strokersonline.com. Check that out. Please. If you have a motorcycle you're not riding, allow me to sell it. Shoot me an email, rick@strokersdallas.com, or just call me up here, 214-357-0707. So the Coors bike was a fun project because we got to think outside the box, and that was pretty fun. Okay, I'm going to leave you with this. Did you know who has the most Academy Awards? And the number is 26. Who in the heck has 26? Walt Disney. And that, boys and girls, is the rest of the story. So remember, this show is not possible without reliable diamond tool. Ready2.com. A supporter is a wonderful thing. A sponsor is a wonderful thing. They make it possible. All right, Rick Fairless, I got to go. Today's Wednesday. I got a lot of stuff to do. Love you, bye. Hey, are you ready to? I'll see you tomorrow.